Hello, Benedikte Olvik here, and welcome to my 5th guideline on how to create a great personal style. Now today I would like to talk about how to dress for your body shape or body type. I'm not sure if you have noticed from my previous guidelines and also through all my blog posts that I on purpose actually don't say anything negative about body shapes or types, and certainly never mention anything negative about my own. As you maybe also can recall, my 3 key mantras are keep it simple, quality over quantity, and I think the most important is embrace yourself. Embracing yourself is certainly not something I have lived by my whole life. I have had years and years of self-doubt and self-loathe and finding all my flaws, and also not wearing what I really love to wear, because I would be like, I just need to lose those 5 kilos, and when I've lost those next 5 kilos, I will wear that. I'm sure, knowing from friends and that, you have probably been in the same boat. And I just think that's sort of limiting yourself to why are you waiting for losing this and that, or what is it that holding you back from actually wearing what you really would love to wear. So that's why I've changed a few years ago and just really following the mantra, as I said, embrace yourself. I actually don't believe in the more conventionally guidelines on how to dress for your body shape. And if you probably heard these before, like how to dress if you are a pear shape, apple, banana, mandarin. I don't think the last 2 is a body shape, but that's okay. Because I think, it sort of crams a lot of individual preferences, styles, and also really take on yourself and your own body shape into certain boxes, and that will again limit you to actually wear what you love and then work around that. And finally, it will also sort of not help you create or develop your own personal style. Instead, I have developed my own take on how to dress for your body shape. And as you've heard me say many times, you start with what is it that you really want to wear, and then you apply what is called the ABCs of fashion. That ABCs of fashion is something I have learned from other stylists that's using it all the time. The ABCs of fashion stands for A, Accentuate, B, balance, and C, conceal. So I will show you through an example as a case study how you can actually apply the ABC of fashion. So here is the case study. I like wearing jeans and skirts. However, if you look at most conventionally sort of body type guidelines on how to dress for your body type, they would say that is very problematic items for my sort of body shape. So let's apply the ABC of fashion, and starting with the A, which is Accentuate. So this is where a lot of you and I probably find it a little bit hard, because we find it really hard to say something flattering about ourselves. But this is the start, and I'm sure you can find something you really like about yourself, so start there. So I do like my shoulders, I like my arms, and I like my neck, and I like my waist. So wow, that's a lot. Like so much, so I don't want to put any highlight on, it's probably a better word to say it, so I don't want to put focus around that area, is around my hips and my thighs. Now we have done what we would like to accentuate and what we would like not to be highlighted. So in my case, you could say, well, just put like an extremely tight top, really low cut, and then you just put a really big voluminous skirt or jeans or pants on that's really flared and go out like that. And what happens to the balance? The balance is completely making me look too bottom heavy, because I will be much smaller here and it will come in my waist and it will just go like that. some almost look like do you know those toilet roll dollies? Yeah, so we don't want to do that. So instead, as what I'm wearing now, and I'll put up a photo so you can see the full length, I put on a looser fitted camisole. I have put on a skirt that's quite fitted around here and tucked in, and then it's like a slight A-line, and then I put like a massive belt on. I don't need the belt, I could take that off. It will still bring me in and still bring a balance between top and bottom. And what it has done then is, as opposed to doing that, I'm sort of more trying to do a line, and that creates the balance. And finally, if I add on the denim jacket, as you saw me wearing early on, you can see that's even better, that evens out that whole line much better, and I don't look like I have a very small upper body and a massive lower body. Similarly with jeans, if we try to dress me in jeans using the ABC, so if I wore them with a skin tight top, that would do nothing to what I'm trying to accentuate, and it's going to highlight what I don't want to highlight. So to bring back what I would like to accentuate, I would go for something like this camisole with it. You know, it's got the lower neck. I would put it sort of flowing lightly over the jeans, and then maybe even put, not a denim jacket, I'm not into the denim suit yet, might be the younger generation, but I'll put one of my fitted blazers with it, or even if it's a warmer day, I could put, maybe not animal prints on animal prints, but I could, if I wore like a white singlet, I could put for balance and bring a length into a nice scarf. So you see how I sort of like, I love that look of the skinny jeans, but to wear that, I want to bring out what I would like to accentuate about myself. So I'm bringing out either arms, or at least if I'm wearing a shirt, a low cut here, so I'm showing that part. I'm either bringing a blazer in, accentuating my waist, or if I'm not wearing a blazer or a jacket, I can bring in a scarf that will put length and balance into between the top and the bottom. So do you get that? How easy it is just to go and say, you know, every time something you really love and you're like, oh, I'm not sure if that's going to work on my body, just think the ABC and you will make it work for your body. So it's just that it gives you that freedom. You wear what you love, and by loving what you wear, you feel much better about yourself. This concludes today's guidelines, but I would love to hear back from you if you have any success stories in terms of applying this ABCs of fashion to things that you really would love to wear. If you have the contrary, where you're actually struggling to apply it for you and your body type, please also let me know, and I'll try to help you as much as I can. Now bye for now, and see you next week. Bye.
Con Johnny Winner. Bacon man is bacon.